1933, bro. Probably earlier than that. Original joint, bro. It might have been the one in the picture being flown. It's real business. And it's humongous, man. My grandmother stitched this joint. Then I got the little micro baby, too. Dad. Boom.
On behalf of Akuno Senko for Bay, you know what I'm saying? Jay, where you at? We're trying to help our people elevate. Hope. HOPE. We're giving them hope. We doing what we gotta do, you know. Every day, one step at a time, man. We're gonna make it happen. Helping our people elevate. Yeah. Sometimes I practice focus, thought, and meditate. I'm trying to come with other ways to help our people elevate and seeking knowledge, make me levitate. The lifted mental state is what results from how we orchestrate. This for the family's sake. Let's self-reflect and self-evaluate. And every day, make sure the steps you take, you calculate. Receive a master's fate. I know I can't exist without the hate, but that's okay. I balance that with higher self today. Success is on this way, and after that, my flesh can pass away.
Peace, family. We back with another one. Go ahead, bro. Introduce yourself. Tell them who you are and where you from.
Yo, my name is Narayana Ryan G. Bay. I'm actually from, I'm really bi-coastal. I'm from, grew up in LA, from LA and Ohio. So when I was young, I went back and forth, but right now I'm in Ohio. So I'm from both coasts.
How's the weather in Ohio at the moment?
Oh man, it's sunny out. What is it? 70? It's 80 degrees right now, man. It's real dope. Sun out. You know what I'm saying? Raw blazing, blue skies.
We got that 90. I think it's like 95 out there right now.
Where were you at?
Yeah, it's hot. Yeah, but let's get straight to it. Let's talk about the science, man. Give us a little background. You know what I mean? I see the hat. Matter of fact, get the people the knowledge on the hat. Let us get just a little picture of the hat. Let's get them the knowledge of the hat so that those who don't know what the hat is and what it represents. You good right there, yeah. Okay, what does that represent, if you don't mind telling the people?
All right, so the hat represents, man, well, the symbol or the science on the hat is actually is Heru. You know what I'm saying? Heru is the all-knowing, the all-seeing, so-called what they, you know, you want to say God, but it's not God. It's just a netaru. It's a principle of being self-conscious and aware of oneself. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no worship or nothing. It's just principles. We had principles back in the day. We wasn't on no belief system. Because believe is to believe a lie. And we never believed a lie. We always told the truth. So that's why I wear this. And I got a couple other drinks, but I like this one because the quality is, man, shout outs to Nubia. Hook them up on Nubia.com. They got all the science, man. Hats, shirts. Yeah. So,
yeah, I was saying that was clean. You know what I mean? I had to get a hat a shout out. That's all it was. You know what I mean? I had clean.
Yeah. I appreciate it. Yeah. It's all love. Nubia.com. The brother, he's from Atlanta, and he got dope quality shirts, hats, hoodies, all that. Yeah.
Let's get to it. Let's get into the science, since we know you are an enlightened brother.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your journey and the science.
Okay, so my journey really is, my dad, my father was actually he's from Ohio. And side note, my father's sister is Kathleen Bradley, the first Black model on The Price is Right, and Miss Parker from Friday. Hey, that's my people. That's my real aunt. I can call her no fakey baby. But so he found Krishna consciousness, which is like the Hinduism of the West. It's called ISKCON. And so ISKCON was like the science of Krishna consciousness in India that came over to the West So he became a disciple of Prabhupada. Prabhupada was like, not sort of kind of like, you know, the noble, you know what I'm saying? But on an Indian vibe. We'll say Indian, but Hindustani. So, so he became Krishna consciousness. And with Krishna consciousness is the transcendental knowledge of knowing oneself. That's the reason why we're here on this earth. The reason of life is just to know the high supremes. Nothing else for real. That's our mission here on this earth, is to do that. So he became consciousness back in the 70s. And with that, our system, I'll say our system of what I'll say believe, but what we do is we don't eat meat, because we believe that the karmic reaction of killing an animal will come back harder than if you've eaten it and all that. So we grew up not eating meat. So I was a born vegetarian, you could say, born vegetarian. And all my brothers and sisters, we grew up like that. I remember back in the days, we really didn't have like vegan, so-called vegan dishes and all that. But as being, we'll say Indian culture, we was cool. You know what I'm saying? We had different dishes that, man, we got food. We had fun. We did this. But we didn't eat meat. And so my dad put us on that back long time ago, man. So I was really ahead of myself as far as like the knowledge of self back then. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Like my peers, they were like, I remember when you used to come to my house and you told my mom that you don't eat no meat. And now they vegans. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how everything revolves. But so this was like 1991 or two. My grandfather passed away. And so my dad went to the attic of his house. We was living at the house at the time with my grandfather, right? And so he went to the attic. Bro. Came down. It was a case, a little case. He opened the case up, and I don't even think he even knew. He opened the case up, and I looked. I'm like, what? Man, do you know what that is? I'm telling my dad, because I was already hip to the more science.
Yeah.
Flag, everything. Noble, I was already hip, young, 15 years old, but before that. So he brought the case out, opened it up, bro. It had Circle 7 Quran, the original picture of Noble Ali, original joint, bro. In the two Moorish flags. I'll pull them out here in a minute. The log book. He had the log book.
Yeah.
Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah, sign-in sheet. Right. Yeah. Legal pad.
Yeah.
The pamphlet. And I look, I'm like, yeah, you know what that is? He don't really even know what it is, right? He's not really familiar with that level of that. So through that, time went by, you know what I'm saying? I'm still building. Boom. I'm reading books. Like I'm reading mad knowledge, man. I've been on that. Like I got so many books, man. Like some of those I would let people borrow my books and forget they got them, and then they give them. Like, oh, man, I let you borrow that book like 2 years ago. All right, well, I hope that you read everything that was in it. So time goes by, right? My dad was like, and this is crazy. My dad said, "Let me get those flags, those Morse flags. I'm give them to somebody." I'm like, "What? You ain't giving these flags to nobody? No, I'm not giving them. Don't you know these are family heirlooms? And plus, you already said you don't know what you got. That's why he gave them to me. He gave them to me at one point. He gave them to me. I don't know what these. I'm like, okay, cool. I do. Yeah, for real. He gave me that. he gave me pictures of my great grandfather in the feds with his homeboy. Man, it's old as heck, bro. It's so old that it's like 100 years old, man.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact. So this is this the little baby. My grandmother stitched this joint, bro. Great grandmother. You see it?
Yeah. Yeah, I see it.
It's the little one.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the big boy.
See, I'm gonna have to do my research on the stitch on the story.
Yeah, right, man. I'm telling you, bro, it's trippy because this is like the whole joint.
Yeah, yeah.
Got, I don't know if you can see it in the thing.
Okay, right there. Yeah, right there. You good
Look,
right there?
that's the leather bound for the actual pole that it was on, bro.
When they had it tied to the pole.
Yeah, yeah.
That's like one of the original flags.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Like I truthfully, I know what I have, but it's not embedded into my mind really what I have because this is my great grand people.
Yeah, yeah.
Great grand. And my man, my actual my uncle used to smoke more cigarettes. And you know, it's red and green. And so I was like, for real. And I even though you ain't supposed to be smoking no cigarettes, but I was always tripping about the fact that more cigarettes had red and
And
green.
green. Yeah.
Pack. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, bro, it's stripped out, man. I got the let me show you the law. So I was actually, man, already in the mix and didn't really know it until my grandfather passed away. And he had all this in the thing, bro.
And he had never said nothing to you about it?
Nothing. Nope. And look, his name is Nathaniel Bradley. It's the More Science Temple of America, Prophet Noble Drew Ali, founder. Bro, this from 19, what's that, 29? I can't even see. Yeah, 29. Yep. Hold on.
It's a little blurry. Hold on. Go back a little bit. It was. It's a little.
I don't know why it's blurred like that. But
Yeah, but
I'll send you a screenshot of it. But
yeah, and I just share it on her.
It's the this is the pamphlet, bro, from Chicago. More Science Simple of America.
Yeah. It looked like okay. I
see it.
Yeah, whenever just send me the front and back, and then I'll share it.
Okay, cool. So this is, man, bro. This is crazy, man. I don't even open this joint up.
Yeah, I see. It look like it's kind of delicate.
So brittle, yeah. Then I got the So basically, man. Oh, here, let me see if I can show you this real quick. Might not be able to really see it, but yeah, you might not be able to see that. I ain't gonna show it because it's so. This right here is a picture of my great grandfather and his homeboy with the feds on. Islam.
Islam. Yeah. Okay, you can't see the face, but I saw a body for a second and it blurred up again. But like I say, if you want, you could just send me like little screenshots and I'll just share it. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying?
All right, cool.
We can make that happen.
Yeah, that's cool. So with that, man, I just went on my journey, man, and it embedded like the different knowledges that I came through over my years of being on this earth, man. And it was tripped out because I'm like, dang, my my great grandfather was one of the first ones in Youngstown, Ohio, to be a Muslim in Youngstown, Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, straight up. I asked my uncle. I was like, man, how was your grandfather? He was like, man, he was dope, man. He was like the first one to be a Muslim in Youngstown. So he brought more science to Youngstown.
Right.
That pamphlet is from Chicago. They was at the Chicago Lodge, or the
Yeah.
temple.
Temples.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, dang, man, that's deep. That's real deep, bro. To
No,
know
real
that
facts. Real facts.
your family was part of that vibration to uplift humanity, bro. It's more science is beautiful, man. If you're not on it, you need to get on it because knowing your nationality is real. You know what I'm saying? We ain't crayons like Taj and Sapir. We're not crayons, man. We're not black, Negro, colored. Those are titles and statuses in law. You know what I'm saying? Even white people are not white.
That part.
You know what I'm
And you
saying?
know, one of my biggest issues or one of my biggest problems I used to always say is that our people always complain about the law, but we refuse to study it.
Correct.
But
Right.
then when you get into the more science, you got to study
You
it.
gotta. It's a fact, man. And I be like, you don't wanna do a little bit of studying,
You know what I mean?
but
Just a little bit.
talking and Instagram all day,
Mm-hmm.
all day.
Facebook, they got
Yeah,
every gossip. Like they talking about the Usher situation with old girl, her dancing with Usher or whatever, her boyfriend was tripping, whatever. But all they know about all this.
but don't know about the science
Yeah.
and don't know where you come from. And you already been here.
I ain't
Your
even mean to laugh because it's a real subject.
yeah, your great grandmother, your great grandmother wasn't talking about she black. She
Mm-hmm.
said, I'm from
This tribe, that tribe,
right,
you know what I'm
right,
saying? These tribes.
right, correct. That's
There
been
was an
here.
elder. There was an elder passed away maybe 4 or 5 years ago, but he stayed across the street from my mom's. And he had been living there. They've been living there since I was 18. I'm in my 30s now.
Right.
Anyway, long story short, he told me he could remember when he was a child, his mom would take him to powwows.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And I know African stuff, and this ain't bashing the mother nature or what they call the motherland or whatever, but
Right.
just dealing with the fact that we are indigenous here.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? This is our soil. You know what I'm saying? If you talk to the elders, they'll tell you, baby, I'm from here. This is my land.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Ohio. Ohio got the Serpent Mound. We got the mounds in Cincinnati. You know what I'm saying? Bro, all this, man, they got Morocco, Illinois.
That's what there's a town next to Oklahoma City called Moore, Oklahoma.
See?
And then there's a river called Washita River that leads through Oklahoma.
Bro, I lived in Moore Park, California.
It's like, come on.
Moore Park.
Yeah,
Park.
it's like, come on. I mean, they can't hide it. And then like a lot of the apartments.
They really don't hide it. It's just us not trying to find it.
And then they don't teach it, you know what I mean?
You know, right. They tell you the lies so you don't contradict. But the truth don't have no alibi, bro.
That's like me being from Tulsa, being from Black Wall Street. They don't teach that here in the schools. So you would have never knew about it.
They don't teach that there where you at.
No. So you don't know about it. You to find out about it till the news start talking about it when everybody started protesting about it. Yeah, that's how crazy.
I got I was watching who was it? Cornell West and another brother. I think y'all city got a class action lawsuit right now. I think
They just denied them.
What?
Yeah, they denied it.
Dang, man.
But that's their status.
Right. Correct.
You know what I'm saying? That's the status.
Yeah. Yeah, because black, yeah. You keep calling yourself black, you can't get no reparation.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what we was talking about that with Abdullah in another interview I got, where basically, yeah, I mean, they're not even supposed to be arguing reparations. They're supposed to be going there under national principles.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so we're fighting it the wrong way anyway.
Correct.
You know?
Yeah. Well, shoot.
Yeah.
Go ahead. My bad, bro.
Do you remember when you found more son? I know you discussed this in your family, but as far as like when your dad found that up there in the attic, and you already knew it, but do you remember when you found it?
I mean, it was like right after that.
I mean, like, do you remember how like as far as how old you were when you found more sons?
Yeah, I was 16 years old.
Okay, pretty okay, yeah.
Yeah,
See,
because when I seen it, that blew my stuff, bro. The emoji with the thing. For real, it was tripped out because I always wasn't, inquiring about this and that, and and wanted to learn. But back then, it was, if you didn't know anybody that was on it, it was kind of like a mystery because we didn't have the internet. 92, right? We didn't have the internet. We didn't have, it may have had the internet somewhere, some rich people, but man, we didn't have the internet. So it wasn't like,
we wasn't reading books. Reading wasn't fundamental to us. If you read, you was considered a nerd to us.
Yeah, right. But look, that's the thing. Back then, man, I was a nerdy thug, bro. I was in the streets, but I always was reading a book. Me personally, I know brothers was it's a couple brothers I know that was like, man, I was trying to sell these novel books times, right? They was like, man, I don't read, man. I'm like, damn, bro. All right, that's cool. So, but yeah, you're right. As a collective, we didn't read. We wasn't reading a book. But so after that happened, and he brought down the flags and he pulled it out, bro, and I'm like, oh. Bing. Yeah. So ever since then, man, went through the nationality change and all that. I did all that, all the paperwork, like to change it. I even my status on my Social Security card. You know what I'm saying? I did that when the COVID happened. Right time, because if not, you would have to go down there with the SS not the SS4, but the Social Security Administration package to change your status. So I changed status for that. And I told them I don't want no Social Security card. Don't send me a Social, and they didn't. So I'm like, all right, cool. And then, but getting back to what you was talking about, man, I found science, man, like in '92. And then ever since then, man, I always was on a journey. And then I met Sabir Bay in 2012, and he dropped knowledge on me. You know what I'm saying? But it was cool that I was surrounded by him because, he was messing with Taj, so he had different intel on certain things. And so, my brother till now, today, I can call him right now, and it's just love, bro. So the science, I came into the science 92. I would say 92. I was 16 years old, 92. Yeah. After my father passed away, and it brought down the more science, the flags, the log book. When I seen it, I'm like, it's real. Because it was just a mystery. Because back then, if you wasn't part of like the actual vibe, I was already familiar with number duality. Prior to this happening, I was already familiar with that. I already knew we was Moors. Back then, young boy.
Yeah.
Like I did. My dad didn't know. He didn't know none of that. He wasn't on it. He was like, I don't know what to do with these flags. Yeah, gave them to me. I'm like, thank you. He still got the original Circle 7 Quran and the picture of Noble Ali. And my dad about to move back to India, so I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna ask him for him because you don't need them.
Yeah.
He ain't give them away because he was trying to give the flags away. I'm like, you about to get a flag? So who? Are you serious? No, we don't do that. And then the other day, he texted me something about you got the 100-year-old flags, man. Don't never sell them. I'm like, I was never gonna. I didn't even go into it with him, right? But I'm like, I'm not gonna sell these flags, man. Are you serious? I'm actually about to put these in the trust and see if I can come up with a vibe where I'm gonna get with everybody. It's gonna come about where we can have like a museum. There's no more science museum.
Right. That's where not in the US. Not even
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So science museum, bro. Come on, man. Because eventually I'm gonna have to try to see what I need to do with these because when I transcend, man, that's history right here.
Mm-hmm.
You know? My children ain't on. My children ain't on that. They conscious, but they ain't. I'm not gonna trust them with this vibe.
Right.
So I gotta come up with a situation where, whenever I transcend, I can have these flags still up, listed, documented, boop, and it goes on for eons, man.
Yeah.
I got the cherry tree right here.
Yeah, because that's worth more than the fiat.
And bro, it's worth more than it. History, bro. I got the logbook.
Yeah.
If I show you this, I can't show you on the thing because it'd be acting up. Man, Elizabeth Paul L. Bro, I got the thing right here, bro. Like it's deep. I can't even pull it out because it's so brittle. This from Friday 29. It said on the thing. 1931. This right here.
Yeah, I know the other one you said was from 1929. So yeah, that right there tell you that's history right there.
Yeah, and I don't even know how old these flags probably around the same vibe. Oh yeah, so
The sign in logins, and we were talking about. I think it was in 1930. It was another one.
Man, this is the roll for the Moorish Science Temple of America from Chicago, and it's the log, bro. Like, and it says on the back, Friday the 29th, 1931. But the actual the pamphlet that I got, the Moorish Voice,
Mm-hmm.
this is from 1929. The Moorish Voice. This the log. It's the little pamphlet, like the newsletter.
Okay, yeah. That was a newspaper.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
I'll send you screenshot of that. But I was looking at this postcard. The postcard, man, is in plastic. I can't even read it because it's in the plastic, but this from 1925. So all this, man, is like 100 years old or more.
Yeah.
At least 100.
Yeah.
29, 31, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
That's generational wealth, generational history, generational.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It's real humbling, man, that I got. Like, my dad was right. He didn't know what he had. He didn't know what to do with it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, thank you. When he gave them to me, I'm like, what? Then he tried to take them back. I'm like, no, I'm not giving you the flags back. Because you don't even know what you're because one time he called me and was like, and there was somebody at the crib, and he said, let me get the flags. I'm gonna give them to somebody. I'm like, give them to who? No, you're not giving them to nobody. No, I'm not giving. You gave them to me. he was like, well, they're the family. No, you wasn't talking about that when you gave them to me. No, I'm not giving you nothing. I'm not giving them back to you. Period. So you can take it or leave it. I'm not giving you nothing because my dad's a Leo, man. He's like a lion for real. So he'll be the type to sell it or give it away to somebody, and then figure out what they were, and then be like, oh man, my bad. No, so we ain't even got to go through all that. So,
Yeah, I got a little brother that's a Leo, so I know how them Leos is.
and they fire, man. They we bump heads because let me tell you real quick. So I studied the Vedas, and I know that it's two twin brothers, right? And there really is it's a vibration of the sun. It's two suns. It's the sun we see,
Mm-hmm.
and it's the black sun.
Mm-hmm.
The black sun in the we'll say the original sun is when the eclipse happened. There ain't no moon, bro. They be lying to you. It's the black sun in the original sun. When the eclipse happened, that's the black sun. It's not
Yeah.
the moon.
Yeah.
I told him, so look, I'm at work, right? And so where I work at, I work south of Columbus. And so I'm looking at the sun go down, so-called go down or move to the west, right?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful, man, beautiful. I'm like, dang. And it looked like it was about to rain. So the sky was dope. I took a picture of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I get off work like 6 o'clock. The sun is like kind of like going down. Didn't go down yet. I go to the east. I'm traveling east from east. I get to this one like highway and shit, right, to go to his crib. And it's raining out and cloudy, and it's the sun.
Hmm.
The sun is beaming through the clouds.
Yeah, I done seen that. Yeah.
Right. When you see the sun, you don't see it. You see black.
Okay. No, I ain't saying that, but I'm somebody. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You see a black vibe. That's
Mm-hmm.
the sun. That's all this stuff they putting in the clouds for us not to see, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And house. I went to my dad's house. I was like, man, I just seen the black sun. He's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, man, don't you know it's two suns? You study the Vedas, right? He was like, he cussed me out really in front of his wife and all that, called me an MFer and all. I'm like, dang. See, that's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of being like, son, let's go ahead and study that. That's interesting. What are you talking about? I'm like, don't you study the Vedas? You got the Bhagavad Gita and all that. Like, you don't know about the two sons? He said, I don't know what you're talking about. 3 months later, he did his research and apologized to me. I'm like, man, see, like, you shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
If you don't, I don't care how old, young, whatever. If you don't know, investigate, do some research. Don't like dog people and think, oh yeah, no, because you was taught something contrary to what it is anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We've been lied, like you said earlier. We've been lied to. We've been lied to, man. All this they talking about this and that. You've been lied to.
That's even when I see the so-called conscious brothers and sisters that still hold on to the religion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, come on, bro. That's a lie too.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Supreme
Literally
lie.
everything. Like you said, you know what I mean?
Supreme
and so
lie.
you have to do the Sankofa approach. You have to go back and seek.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? You got to go back and get that information, because if you don't, like I could tell you the sky's black. If you don't never look outside and look at it, you'll believe the sky black.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like, damn, brother, just open up the blind.
Open up the blind. Open up your mind.
You know, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And
like,
you'll see.
And so that's where I was at with that. I'm like, man, my dad is not really, he don't want to. He's the type that don't want to learn more. or he's set in his ways. You know what I'm saying? He an old school cat. Dad like 72. So he an old school dude. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But you can be an old elder and know new tricks. Like you can learn. All that you can't teach an old dog. No, yes, you can. Or they just gonna die ignorant.
That part.
So
because even I made a status a while back, and I was playing, but I was serious. But how you have our mothers, our women that's in their 40s and up, dance to Glorilla.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You taking advice from a 20-year-old. Like on some negativity type of, you know what I'm saying?
Supreme negativity.
You know what I mean? And so it's like, come on. And so if she can teach y'all to be FNF or whatever, you know what I mean? It's ignorant, goofy mind frame. You know what I'm saying? Then why not listen to a brother be like, hey, I got this book. I got this information. Let me share something with you.
Right.
They don't want to hear that.
No, they ain't on it. And that's a terrible thing because Taj Tariq Bey and the Noble said a nation can't rise above their woman.
That part.
So if the women is twerking and all that, then what it look like with us? Me and you can have all the knowledge in the world.
And then I'm glad you said that, because with them twerking, kicking the men out the house, supporting this whole LG, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say no hate, you know what I'm saying? But you know where I'm going with this. You kicking the man out the home, and so now you're raising the boy to be a man. But you got a whole nother, you know what I'm saying, the same in the household with you. It's not, you can't do that.
No, you can't.
That's against universal principles.
Man, look. I was gonna say something, but I ain't gonna go there.
Yeah, we can't.
Yeah, you know, but you know, probably a couple years ago, but now you get banned and all that. But you don't have. I'm gonna put it like this: you don't have. Look, you don't have the same-sex squirrels having relations.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'm just saying. You don't see same-sex squirrels outside having relations.
You know what I mean? And
lions, you don't see a lion, not a lioness.
You don't see two male lions raising a cub. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, real talk. You know what I'm saying?
So that's the thing. That's where it clashes at, because now it seems like even if you say something about that, you don't like, man, what?
Yeah, like,
I'm gonna respect your joint, because, bro, you follow me on Facebook. I ain't did a lot of videos in a long time, but bro, I don't care about none of that. I'm gonna speak what I speak, and if you don't like it, then you don't like it. But the truth don't have to alibi. You can't tell me.
I'm on the same. My bad. I'm on the same thing with you. I unapologetically, but I don't want to get censored. I don't want to get banned. You know what I mean? Because people ban their emotions.
Right. I get it. I'm not on this vibe. I'm not saying.
Yeah.
Me personally, if I'm on my own joint, like I do sometimes, and I tell the truth, man. You ain't about to. If I get banned, I get banned. I don't care about that. I don't care about your feelings. I don't care how you think about me. I don't care. The truth don't have no alibi.
Yeah, the truth ain't got no feelings. Yeah.
Right. You can't. How you gonna procreate?
That part.
You can't do it. And then it's like, it's to a degree where those type of vibrations be like, oh, you looking at my girl, and what? I'm not looking at what I might be, but because she got some revealing clothes on. So you looking at, don't come checking at me. I had a situation real quick, not to get off topic, but I had a situation where, and it's real business, it's real spit. It happened. I'm with my cousins. Not to get off topic, God. I'm not.
No, you're good.
I just want to say this real quick. So I'm with my cousins, right? I'm older than everybody in the crew. a lot of them don't know me, but they don't remember me when I was younger,
Right.
but little. So we go to this, it's like 15 of us. We go to this club, right? And so it's my cousin's birthday. And so they had the a little stripper chick come, but she wasn't stripping or nothing. She was just dancing in front of everybody and shit, right? So she go around the mix. And everybody's like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
doing the thing, like kind of like caressing her, ain't groping, but like feeling on
Yeah.
her. And
Yeah.
then it comes to me. I'm like, shoot, I do what they doing. Bro, it's the people right here, right next to me, my cousin, and then homegirl. I didn't even know her really like that.
Mm-hmm.
That was people, bro. When I did that, homegirl was like, "You don't know her," and socked me in my head. And after the third sock, bro, I lost it. I banged on it, because I didn't know what was going. Like, why you socking me in my head? Like
Yeah,
that's
what you want? Yeah.
I'm defending myself because you
Yeah.
socked me time in school. Second time, third time, you socked me in my head. I went off.
Yeah.
And so home the cousin that grew up that he know me, but he didn't even know that was me.
Yeah.
Man, see, that's the thing, man. He was like, why you hit my cousin? I'm like, bro, first of all, your cousin wanna be a dude. She wanna be a guy. So she socked me in my head. The first time I let it slide, and then the second, third time when she socked me in my head, I woke up because
What
I
am I
was,
supposed to do? Yeah.
I was a little, I was a little thing. But then we went outside. Her cousins and stuff came down there. I got into it with them, and then all my brothers and sisters was outside. I didn't even know. I was just about to defend myself with these cats pulling up. I'm like, and so make a long story short, it's like if you want to be something that you're not, you got to take on the responsibilities if something happens that you portray as being that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't contest to none of that, bro. Like I
I
don't.
like to kind of be funny, but I mean, I was watching YouTube. I saw a catfish episode yesterday, and it's these two girls. You know what I'm saying? And one girl, she messing with a girl. I think the girl was like in Ohio, where you at? And
Right.
they in two different states. But long story short, the girl that's the catfish then lied and told the other girl like they didn't been talking for over a year. And so she tells the girl that they want to go through the surrogate, whatever it is, to get pregnant or whatever, you know what I mean, had a little baby or whatever. And the catfish tells her she did it behind her back. So she had the girl sending her money and they on the phone, they talking, the girl, she heard a baby in the background. So she's thinking that the girl done had a baby and all this old stuff. And so
Right.
she talking about she done got attached to this baby, but you ain't never met this girl. You ain't never seen no child. She ain't never sent you no picture, no proof, no nothing. So then when she go meet the catfish, find out it's a whole stud. Ain't no child. That was the stud sister's, that was her nephew. You know what I'm saying? She like, oh, you had me thinking I had a child. Come on, how?
How?
You know what I'm saying? But this is the mental.
Right.
This is the mental. You had me thinking I had a child, and I was thinking I was gonna be a mother, and
Yeah, it's crazy.
how?
And,
But
and then it's sort of like they want you to be part of that. Like it's a fad. Like it's something to do. Like I'm not. I don't get. Man, I don't follow that.
and that's another thing. I mean, because they'll say we bashing, but the reality, as much
No.
as they've bashed us throughout history, throughout our generations,
Yeah.
even
Yeah.
today, as much as they kill brothers unarmed on a regular basis today,
Right.
if what we saying offends you and what goes on in the world doesn't offend you, then that's the problem.
I don't follow crowds. I
I
don't
don't
care.
either.
You know what I'm saying? I don't. And it ain't like I'm out there, on a renegade boy and you this, that.
Yeah, yeah,
But don't come with me with that. No, I'm not going to no a parade. No, I'm not.
yeah.
Why? What do you mean? Why? Don't I gotta read? I
You have
I'm
a choice. I have a choice.
Yeah, what I look
So,
for after support. Oh, you just go to no, I don't support it. So
that
why would
part. I don't see them supporting the Moorish. I don't see them supporting the Moorish movement.
Right.
You know what I mean? Support that. What's your nationality? You know what I mean? Support the Moorish movement. And then we can, you know what I'm saying?
No, so support it anyway. But I'm not supporting that's outside of my totality of thoughts. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be, because once you do that, even if it's love, just just on the love, start getting labeled and all that. I don't want to be a part of none of that. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't moving my crowd. It's destroying humanity.
That part. And the prophet said we must uplift fallen humanity. So it's like, come on, it's our duty to enlighten our women on who they truly are.
Right.
So so even it's like where I work at, I saw a sister yesterday. She was with a Caucasian sister or Caucasian woman, and I knew by their vibe that they were together. I ain't hating it. I'm not knocking. This ain't no bash, but the aura that I got from the sister, we supposed to be more of a positive, you know what I'm saying, than a negative.
Right.
But you willing to defend, you know what I'm saying, over your own. And it'll be quick to bash us, but then when we speak the truth, we get bashed.
Bash even more.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a double bashing.
Come on. That's like when Will did what he did, he got all the backlash, but when Jada cheated, it was okay. Look at what she's gone through.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Women don't hold themselves accountable for their actions as much as they make us hold ourselves accountable.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Boy, just blowing me up over here. That's how I blew it. Islam.
Yeah, I'm here in the post office, man. I gotta wait in line twice, man, because I gotta get this.
I got you. I'm live in a recording. I got you on the recording. Want me to send you the Zoom link?
Because I'm in the post office.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sitting in the building with a brother.
Yeah, I'll talk later because I can't. Yeah, because I'm in the post office.
Okay. Well, I'm off to that. When I'm finished, I just gotta pick up my daughter, and I'm free out for the rest of the day.
All right, peace.
Okay, peace.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm glad I got that connection, bro. I'm telling you, I'm finna build this platform up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because he done gave me like, you know how they come, they give you a thick list of study sheets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He done gave me over 40. I'll show you, bro. He didn't. I love it though.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, because one of the things we finna start go over is the misconceptions of the Moorish science. And they got like 30 plus years of studies. You know what I'm saying? I'm having to scroll down because I got to get to the very top of everything he done sent me. Like, let me see.
Go back a little bit. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Oh yeah, he juicing.
This is all literature information he want me to go study.
Yes. Oh man, you in.
You know what I'm saying? And I ain't even halfway there. But I mean, it's so much, bro.
Oh yeah.
It's so much, bro.
Yes.
It's so much. You know what I'm saying? I'm humble.
Yes.
I'm humble, bro.
Yes.
I done tapped in, and I was a fan of his before he even, you know what I'm saying? And he saw one of my TikToks and was like, hey, Kono, give me a call.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. Man, that's wonderful.
It's a blessing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I say that humbly speaking, because I don't want to use this etymology, you know what I'm saying? Or it's etymon. But I'm glad that I got to meet this brother. I'm glad that this brother reached out to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, back on the science. I did forget I got to pick up my daughter here shortly. you have a message that you want to get to anybody that's gonna watch this.
Don't let your current situation stop you from achieving your goal. Because I know that for a fact. Don't let your current situation stop you from achieving your goal. Wherever you at, you can do whatever you want to do in this life. This life, man, life is beautiful, man. It's not hard. We put our restraints on stuff and think that, oh, I can't go here. Man, I know a homeboy ain't never been out Columbus. I'm like, but you want the bag? You're not even a scientist. Even make the bag. Don't go get the bag. Make the bag. Stitch your own bag.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I leave out with, man. Like, because I've been that person too. Like, if you want to do something in life, don't let your current situation stop you from achieving your goals. Like, do what you want to do. Write it out.
I say, I know I can be what I want to be. If I work hard at it, I'll be where I want to be.
Yeah. Bro, like, it's, man. I mean, I got a lot more to say, man, but I know we're on time limit. But bro, I've been a lot of places, bro. Like, I ain't just been in Ohio. I live, LA, Sacramento, Seattle. Like, I've been around. It ain't just like I'm just, oh yeah. I mean, no. But the thing about it is that, man, we just gotta open our minds up, and we gotta just know that people say, I'm woke. No. If you woke, then be woke. Don't say bad thing. Oh, I'm woke. Oh, cause you didn't eat meat for one day. That ain't being woke.
I can't think of the sister's name. I think it's Valhalla or something, but she had the video about how we go into court and how we present ourselves in court. It was a Moorish sister back in the day. I think she had like a teal or like a beige.
Did she have a turban on?
No, she had her in a ponytail. But
okay.
I just remember watching one of her lectures and she was talking about, I had a few of her videos. I remember one of her lectures and she was saying you can't be two eyes in one world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Going into what you're saying, I mean, you can't say I'm woke, but then when behind closed doors, you're still doing it. You know what I mean?
Right.
The universe ain't gonna let you play both roles.
You either a gangster or a civilian. You can't be. It don't match. It don't match. You can't be both. You either this and then you come to that side and you stay there. You can't flip flop.
Yeah, you can't say you can't say you for the community and then you out here, you know what I'm saying, destroying it.
Right.
Yeah. That's like that goes back to those who you right, cause we'll keep going and keep going. But I appreciate you, brother, and I really want to keep going, but I got to get my daughter, and I know I only get these 2 days off, and so we're gonna I'm gonna inbox you. We're gonna try to finish this up, set up another part 2 or something.
Okay, that's what I do.
Okay, it's long, brother. Peace.
Peace.